If you are looking at different varieties of coffee that has great flavor and a ton of different options, VitaCup is one that really needs to be on your list. So this is a ground coffee here, and it is a medium dark roast. Now this is called Genius Coffee. It has MCT oil in it, turmeric in it, and a bunch of vitamins. And you can see all of that right here on the back side. Now what they're calling this is a keto-friendly energy and focus coffee. So you can use this in a French press, an AeroPress, or today we're going to do it in a pour over. You could also do it in a drip coffee. Now the VitaCup also comes in a skinny boost or a slim coffee. That's a really good coffee right there. It also is a medium dark roast. And then you've also got a focus coffee. I really like this one. It's got the lion's mane chaga and then the B vitamins as well. So what we're going to do today is make a pour over cup of coffee and make it into a keto coffee. So we're going to add some more MCT oil to it. We're going to add some sweetener to it, and then we are also going to add a little bit of syrup to it. So not only do we have the ground coffees, but we also have some K-Cups. And for the K-Cups, you do have a Keto Max, and this is a high-fat concentrated coffee. It's really good there. And then you've also got the Genius Coffee, which we're having right here in our pour over. It also comes in a K-Cup, and that's going to be a vanilla flavored. So that's really good. So while we're making this cup of coffee, we're going to go ahead and get our other cup ready to go. So the first thing we're going to do is just going to soak those grounds in there. Now, personally, I would prefer to have fresh ground coffee for a pour over, but for the sake of this video, I thought you might like to see how I do my pour overs. And this is going to take about 4 minutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut here and then we'll come back to you. Okay, so I wanted to show you here that we do have a really nice medium dark roast cup of coffee. And then right here we do have our MCT oil, and what I'm using is the Nature's Way organic MCT oil. And we're just going to dump that in, just 1 tablespoon. Now the coffee itself only has a ½ gram of fat, so it doesn't have too much MCT oil in it. Next thing we're going to pour in here is 2 tablespoons of vanilla syrup, and we're using the Torani sugar-free vanilla. It has 0 carbs in it, so this is going to be a great keto cup. And then we're going to put a couple teaspoons of stevia in it. All right, so since I do have a smaller coffee cup, I do have a little bit of coffee left over. And by the way, just for measurement purposes, I used 30 grams of coffee and 500 grams of water, and that gives you about 12 to 16 ounces of coffee, and I do have a few ounces left there, and so we'll be able to refill this cup, but let's take a test of it. Oh yeah, you can really taste the vanilla in that, the sweetener in that. You can get a little bit of the oil on your lips, and this is just a really good keto cup of coffee. Again, if you're looking for a brand that has a lot of variety, a lot of options, and a good cup of coffee, VitaCup is definitely one that needs to be on your list.